Okay, so the TFA is done. So we'll go back and we'll click OK here. And then that's it. So your Oracle installation is done. So now what we can do, you can close and we will try to run the DBCA. So now we will go back to Oracle Home, user one app, else I can see .inv, devdb, nothing is here. Okay, user an app, Oracle product 12.2 db home bin. This is the directory. From here dbca, database configuration assistant. Create database, and you can see here, right? Automatic storage management. So I can remove this. I can give ORCL, and this is the data, and this is a RICO, and this default character set and password. And container database. No, I don't want to go with the container database now. Okay, done. So you can, if you want to save, you can save response file, or else you just finish it. It will start installation of my database. You can see registering database with Oracle Restart, copying database files, creating a starting instance. So you can monitor with this log also. User and app Oracle CFG tool logs, ORCL trace. Right, so user one app Oracle CFG tools. You can see CFG tools, DBCA and ORCL, DBCA, ORCL. Yeah, here you go. So you can see a lot of files here. It will do the Arman clone and all those stuffs in backend. So no, don't worry about that right now. So just this is a control file, temporary control file not created here. You can tail this particular trace file. You can see what it is doing. And then there's one more trace file. You can tail that as well. Oh, this is a log file. Okay, let's see. I will tail this particular log file. You can see it is manual steps, whatever we create that one, right? Create a file and all the same thing. It will create here, and it will create the trace file here. And in a minute, you can see copying data files completed, creating and starting the Oracle instance. And then at the finally, it will go for completing database creation. It will take quite a bit time. And also you can see the alert log database already created now. If you want, you can see alter database ORCL, open reset logs. And I can cancel this one. I can do ps-f grep smon. You can see ORCL. Tail that once again, altering character sets. Yeah, you can tell that you'll get a lot of information on that, what's internally it is happening. You can see it's running data patch. That's database created and instance started and completing the database creation now. Creating SP file from the P file inside my data disk group. So meantime, if I log into Oracle user.orinv plus ASM, ASM -P LSDG. You will see all the data disk group and record disk group, whatever the size. If I minimize this one, LSDG, you can see, right? I want a little more minimize LSDG. You can see in one line, right? You can see, right? Everything it's here. So anyway, we'll go back. It's still running. If I exit and do ps-f grep psmon, okay, it's running now. I'll just go back to original screen. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's almost done. Yeah, it's done. Right, you can change password if you need it. Change password management, and you will get this screen, and you can unlock whatever user you want. And then close it. Close it. All right, here we go. Your database is ready. ps-ef grep psmon .ynv orcl. Yeah, okay, I'll have to log into Oracle user. .ynv orcl sql plus / as sysdba. Select name comma open underscore mode from $v database. See, your database is ready. So that's about the installation of my Oracle ASM, Oracle Home, and Oracle Database. Thank you, guys.